Hello, potential scholars. Today we'll be looking at the application process for the Mastercard Foundation Scholars Program. I will be showing you step by step application process on how to fill the application form for the Mastercard Foundation Scholarship Program at McGill. Previous video, we have looked at the eligibility criteria for this scholarship. We have looked at the timeline, and let me quickly go over it. Regarding the selection criteria, you have to be applying to this program at McGill. These are the program that it's available currently. Just go to my previous video. You will learn more about the application timeline, the application selection criteria, and all that. So today we will be looking at how to fill this application form step by step. If this is your first time joining us, please, I want you to like this video, give it a thumbs up so YouTube will be able to recommend it to other potential scholars like you. All right, let's start. So I will leave the link of this application form in the description of the video. So when you click the link, it will take you straight to this page where you have to fill your name. All right, so first you will put your first name. I'm going to use the forum here, potential scholars. Middle name. Now, some applicant has reached out to me complaining that they don't have middle name, and it's actually showing here. How are you? I'll just put the dot there, so you don't have to put names that is not in your passport. All right, so you make sure that the names you are putting here is exactly what's your passport. If you have a middle name, go ahead and put it. But we don't have middle name, so we have potential scholars. All right, so gender. All right, so let me just select male here. So you select your gender. Now date of birth, you click here to give you the date of birth. So I'm going to select the random date of birth here just for the demonstration purpose of this video. Your country, you type your country. I'm using my country, Nigeria. That's country of citizenship. Country of birth, that's if it's different. So even though it's not different, I will still encourage you to still put that your country there because of the asterisk sign here to not allow you to progress. Do you self-identify as a person living with disability? So you have disability. If you have, click yes. If you don't, click no. And if you say yes, you have to at least provide some more information so that they'll be able to access you in total. So do you self-identify as a refugee? So are you a refugee? If you are, yes, you provide more other details. And if you are not, you said no. Now next, they say, do you self-identify as an internally displaced person? Are you an internally displaced person? So if you are, yes, remember you still put more information about that just for them to access it. If you are not, you click no, you move ahead. All right, so next you're going to put your email address. I have my copy here, so I post it here, potentialscholarsforum@gmail.com. Now next, you have a valid passport. If you have, you said yes. If you don't, I guess one of current address. So you're going to put your current address here. So we're going to put a random current address. Put your postal code, then you are good to go. All right. It says if you are currently located outside of your country of citizenship, please provide further information. So are you currently staying out of your country? If you are not, just said not applicable. Just for you to move on. Just for you to move on, because you have to fill in something before you move. So after filling this first page, what you do next is to click next and move to the next page. So now they are going to ask you some questions around the scholarship eligibility. So you must check all the requirements to continue. So please select all that applies to you. So I am admissible to the program of choice. So you have to be. If you are not, I doubt if you will be allowed to process from here. And like I said, this scholarship is for, like I said in my previous video, this scholarship is for students from sub-Saharan African countries. So that's why I have to watch that video to know if this scholarship is for you or not. Next, you say, I am a resident of a sub-Saharan African country, and then you have to be less than 35 years old. So you have to select that too. So after I check off this, just know that everything has to check. It's part of the eligibility criteria for this scholarship. Then we click next. Let's move on. We want to see that this video is not very long. All right, so now academic overview. You are going to be asked to select the program you want to apply for. The animal science, this is base, whatever it is, public policy. All right, let's say I'm going for biostatistics. You click it. All right, now so next says where do you complete your undergraduate studies? So you're going to say this is for demonstration purpose. Just the name of the university, Lagos State University. What class of degree do you graduate with? Is it first class? Is it second class? Everything, put it here. What was your cumulative average at the end of your studies? Please include the grading scale. So if it is 4.89 over 5.0, so you have to put it too and put the 4 points. So when did you complete or are expected to complete your undergraduate study? So you're going to put that. So in our case, we just select random date here, 17 December. Okay. You previously a Mastercard Foundation scholar? If yes, you click yes. If you are not, you click no. So we are done with this page. So next here we're going to click next. You can see we have we are done 4 out of 7. So stage is very, very important. You have to you have to take it very, very serious here. So here they are asking you about your personal statement. Note that your personal statement are a key component of your application. The answer you provide are meant to give the scholarship selection committee insight into your leadership abilities, your goals, an aspiration, and the impact that the scholarship would have on your personal and professional life. So basically, if you meet the other criteria, here is one of the most important parts of this scholarship application. First, here you are being asked, how would being a Mastercard Foundation scholar at McGill University support your development personally and professionally? So please provide an example for each. Right, so here what you're going to do, you're basically going to tell your story here. So we just have to fill this place with something so that you'll be able to move to the next page. So the next question here is, describe why you have chosen your intended program of study at McGill University. How do you foresee this program impacting your short and long-term personal career? So here, depending on the course you study, you are going to tailor your essay towards that program, and then you are going to briefly summarize your career plan here. So I'm just going to fill in I'm just going to fill in random words here just for it to allow us to move to the next stage. All right, so here another question here says, the Mastercard Foundation Scholars Program aims to act as a catalyst for transformative leadership. Using your past and current experience, describe an instance when you showcase leadership. So basically, here they are asking you of your leadership skills, and you're not just going to say I have this leadership. No, you have to give examples of how you have used it. So that's what here is basically asking you of. So I believe you just have to look for a way around to use the STAR method here. All right, then next question here says give a brief overview of your community involvement and or volunteer engagement. What motivates you to seek involvement? What motivates you to seek involvement, lead, or participate in these activities? So here you're just going to talk about your community involvement. Have you volunteered before? Where did you volunteer? What did you do? What motivates you to actually seek that involvement? So this is the best place to actually say that. And here we are looking at then we have two more questions to go. Here that says reflecting on your journey, why do you believe that you would be a good candidate? What are some of the skills and attributes that you will bring to the scholars community on campus? So this is the best place to actually talk about some of the challenges you face growing up, or some of the challenges you face during your undergraduate, and also try to connect it and bring out those attributes you think will contribute to the scholars community. So as usual, we're just going to fill it with random word and move on. Next here, it says if you were given the opportunity to improve on one skill to contribute to your transformative leadership, what would that be? So just also summarize here too. So after answering all these questions, I want you to take this part very seriously. Don't just open and start writing here. If possible, have a draft, give to one or two persons to review for you. If you can reach current scholars, why not? Please do that. It will actually help to increase your chances, because they are in the system and they have passed through this route, so they know the best way for you to tailor your essays. And this is the most important part of this application. So let's move on to next. All right, here they are going to ask you to email some credentials to this email. So you need to note down this email address. This is the scholars program email at McGill. So note it down, and you're going to send or email them your resume, your current resume. If you've done that, click acknowledge. You're also going to email your most recent academic transcript soon. So this is supposed to be in a particular email. Maybe towards the end we'll see what the title or what the subject of the email will be. But note that you are going to send these two documents, your resume and your transcript, to this email address here. So that is immediately you submit your application. Make sure you forward this email resume. Is an important step that you need to adhere to. All right, next here you have to provide names of your referee. You need at least 2 referees, so you have to provide their name. Here is asking you for their full name. So we are just going to do something randomly again here. So we are going to put their name. So fast. All right, so you're just going to put their name, their full name, that has the first name and last name, and the relationship you have with then if it's your lecturer, then you're going to put it okay, someone who have lectured you before. Or if it's where you are working, you're going to put it either your supervisor at work. Then make sure that they use their official email. Is very important, because most of the top ranking universities, once they receive an email from a Gmail or other personal account, they tend not to know, they are not able to verify that the authenticity of other email. So if possible, use an official or institutional email. Okay, so next here you're going to provide their phone number too. Same thing here, you follow the second you're going to follow the same procedure. So their name, their email address as usual. and then the phone number as usual. So if this is done, you click next. Now this is the final page to submit this application. I am not going to submit this application because it's just like a demo. Now here they are asking you about, you have to attest to some of the informations you have provided. Here it says I clarify that all of the answers I've given in these applications are complete and are accurate to the best of my knowledge. So you must make sure that the information you are providing is correct and is true. Don't lie, because if you are found out, it's stated here clearly, your scholarship will be withdrawn, everything given to you, everything will be withdrawn. So and other disciplinary action might be taken against you. So it's best you fill in these applications in all honesty. So you have to acknowledge that all informations will be kept in strict confidence. So you have just read the terms here, and then you just have to agree. That's the truth. So are there any additional comments that you would like to then to consider? So have any form of disability and you want them to know, this is where to include that. So in order to complete your McGill University application, you will be granted a fee waiver if you are found eligible for the scholarship and you meet the minimum requirement of your intended program of study. So we will use the informations within this form and your most recent transcript to determine your eligibility. Please ensure that you send your most recent academic transcripts by email to this. So you have to email your transcript, like I said. So the subject of the email, like I said, has to be transcript, your name, potential, then last name, scholar, then your application. Then you just include that this supporting document, just for them to know that okay, this is coming from an applicant. If you do not agree to be prescribed for a fee waiver, your applications will not be considered. So you just have to agree that you want them to prescribe your listing. So once that is done, you go ahead and submit. Like I said, we are not submitting this application, it's just for the demonstration purpose. All right, so thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with us from the beginning to the end. I hope you have gained value for this video. Please, if you have, kindly subscribe to this channel, turn on the notifications bell, so whenever you drop similar video like this, you will be the first to be notified. And I want you to do your own research. Like I said, I will be leaving the link to this page in the descriptions of the video. I want you to go ahead and do some other research yourself before submitting this application. And I'm looking forward to hearing the good news from you by March. So thank you all for watching, and see you in our next video. Bye for now.